Just wanted to do this little short little clip here. Elephant in the room, John 1, 9 through 10. When you look at an elephant, if you were to look at different parts, you could say, "Ooh, it's a fan, his ears, flip, flip, flip. It's a wall. It's a rope if you looked at his tail. It's a tree if you just looked at his leg. It's a snake if you looked at his trunk. And if you looked at the tusk, it's a spear." But when you look at the whole thing, what is it? It's an elephant. This is what has happened to our scriptures. They've been taken in little parts and made into things they're not. So this is just a short clip to show you one example, and I hope you enjoy it. Now this is how we can tell. It's like the contents matters. We can't see the whole thing without the context. It's like, okay, it's like you could look at parts of an elephant and say, "Oh, that's a spear. Oh, it must be a snake. No, it's a tree trunk. No, it's a rope back here. It's a wall right here. And it's a fan up here with the ears." It's like it's crazy. If you look at the whole picture, we know it's an elephant. Okay, well, this is our elephant here. It's like the true light that enlightens everyone. Okay, the words are important, was coming into the world. Um, he was in the world was made through him, and the world didn't know him. Okay, then we got the verse that I was telling you about. To them the same he came, and these same received him not. Who did he come to? The world, everybody. Okay? Now, the rest of this even confirms that. But as many as received him, he gave the right to become God's children to those who believed in his name, who were born not of blood, nor of the will of the flesh, nor of the will of man, but of God. This born not of blood means race, DNA. It had nothing to do with this whole thing John is trying to tell you right here has been totally misconstrued, because he was trying to say it doesn't matter what race you're from. If you're part of the world here, he came for you. That's how bad it is, people. That is just how bad it is. Okay, we're going to break this down a little bit. Look at it real careful. Okay, John 1:9. The true light that enlightens who? Everyone, was coming into where? The world. That's the first time we've mentioned the world, or the world is mentioned. Okay, so for context, this is about the world, not one group of people. Okay, in verse 10, in the world he was. There's your second time. And the world through him was made. That's your third time it's mentioned. And the world did not know him. So that's 4 times the world is mentioned. So what is our subject of these verses? The world. Not one group of people. Not just 1% of the population, but everybody. Okay, they translated it like this. He came into his own, and his own received him not. Well, we've been taught that this is the Jewish people, his own. And that's incorrect. His own reflects back 4 times to the world. And it should have actually read the same, because idia in the plural would have been same, and you have a plural pronoun ta. So when you break all this down and you look at all the little whatnots, it should have read, to them the same he came, and these same received him not. And this reflects back to your 4 times said subject, the world. I hope this helps. Okay, so I just pulled it up on Word Hippo to show you that the English translation means the same. And I like Word Hippo. If you ever want to use it, it's a good site because it gives example sentences you can look at also. This is just another one of my Facebook memes that I sent out. But if you want to copy any of this or share this video, please do, because this is billions of people that are affected. Billions. You know, it's one human race. It's not them and us, or they and them. You know, it's like, it's one human race. Father loves everybody. The Son loves everybody.